Congratulations on the purchase of your XT16HR East-West. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to set it up ready for camping. When setting up your XT16HR East-West, what you want to do is find a good level spot to set it up. If there's a bit of a slope, you need to chock the wheels front and back preferably, then lower the jockey wheel and uncouple it from the car. Once you've done that, use the jockey wheel to get the level correct from front to back. Once you've done that, you can move on to putting down the stabiliser legs. To set up the stabiliser legs, you'll need this, the brace that comes with your caravan. To lower them, hold the end of the stabiliser leg, take the weight and pull the blue handle out. Then you can lower the leg down and lock it into place. Make sure that blue handle clips back in and locks the leg. Now, the ideal way is to set this up vertically, but you can run them at an angle if the ground doesn't let you to do it this way. But be sure not to overstress it when it's off at an angle. Now, put the brace onto the hex drive and wind the leg down. Wind it down firm, but don't overdo it. Don't try and lift the weight of the caravan, otherwise you'll break the little bevel gears inside. All done. Now you need to do that on all four corners of the caravan. To set up the step, you need to reach in behind it and push down on the bar at the back. Bring the step forward, give it a nudge and lock it down into place. It's ready to go. Setting up the awning is easy, and there's two ways in which you can do it. When you run the awning out, you can put the legs straight down to the ground and peg them down, or you can put them into the white clips on the side of the caravan, which will keep them up off the ground, out of the way, just like a cafe awning. To start, make sure you've got the 12 volt power main switch switched to the on position. Then simply flick the switch just inside the door on the right hand side. The awning has limit switches for extending and for retracting, so the awning will stop itself once it gets to full extension. As the awning comes out, once the fascia comes within reach, you can take the legs out from behind the fascia and attach them to the point that you desire. In windy conditions, you might want to just keep a hold of the awning, put a couple of fingers around it, just make sure the wind can't get control of it and bend any of the components. I'm fairly tall, so I can get the legs out fairly soon on its travels. Extend them down. And pop it into its holder. Now do the other side. Now I can adjust it to the height that I want it. Lock the cam locks in on the leg. That looks roughly right. All done. Once your gas is connected and your water pumps are switched on and you want to start your Truma hot water system, you need to come out to the side of the caravan and open up the flue. Behind this main cover is the flue for the hot water system, the Truma. To open this, what you do is you put your thumbs in the center here, pull back on the top tab, and that'll come away. The flue is now ready to go, so you can go inside, switch on the power, and switch on your gas system at the control switch. Before operating the diesel heater, you need to make sure, one, there's diesel in the fuel tank, and two, that it's switched on at the main panel under the heater switch. Now, the controller is just here beside the bed. The controller consists of a temperature control knob and 3 buttons. The center button is to turn the unit off. The button with the little fan icon on the right is to turn it on to fan only, so it'll move just ambient air around the trailer. And the button on the left is to start the ignition process and use it as a heater. When you switch on just the fan, the button below the fan icon, there's a little light there. It'll come on and let you know the fan's running. When you select to heat, the other light on the other side, the red one, will also come on to tell you that the unit is heating. When you're done, to switch it off, just press the center button. It'll cool down and do it sing and shut down completely. The control switch for the trimmer is just here beside the bed near the dinette. It's a 3-position rocker switch. The center position is the off position. If you rock it up, that is the 60-degree position. If you switch it down, that is the 70-degree position. To switch it off, return it to the center. On this unit is also a small red light. When the red light comes on, it means that the unit has faulted. It probably hasn't purged the gas lines, so you need to return it back to the center position, then switch it back on and continue that process until it actually fires up. There you go, folks. That's how easy it is to set up your XT16HR East-West. Be sure to watch our video on packing it down and the kitchen electricals.